Divine Rising, and welcome to your reading. This is the third time I'm trying to film this. We're going to get it this time. Right, the first card to fly out of the deck that I was shuffling is Heart's Desire. You are a strong soul. You have a passionate soul. You want to experience a lot. You have ambition. I feel the spark is ignited within you, and it's going to have this like huge ripple effect. Your existence, your life is somehow going to have a huge ripple effect. You have big energy, whether you felt like that or not, whether you kept yourself small. Sorry, I'm a bit shiny. It's really hot right now, so I'm a little sweaty. But I'm getting like that fiery energy as I say that. So you might have been feeling this recently where you're not staying small anymore. You're like coming out of your shell. Your spark is ignited. Maybe you're feeling inspired to do something or to like really stand strong in your truth for some people I'm getting, but definitely something about ambition, what you want in life, you're ready for it. And this card flew out. And as it did that, I got very fast movement. I got the feeling of like travel, catching a flight, like experiencing a lot, seeing the world, that kind of energy. And the card to clarify that came out was celebration. Just like the cork popping and it's celebration and the champagne's flying out, the way the card flew out, like everything's very like fun, exciting, fast paced. It's a celebrating energy and you deserve this. And the fact that this was the first card and this clarified it shows you the overarching energy. No matter what you're experiencing right now, God, the universe source, has not forgotten who you are and what you came here to do and what your desire is. Desire is divine direction. So you're not putting on hold anymore. You're moving towards it. You know this is your truth. There is celebration ahead. Do not fear. The number 6 could be significant. Then the next card to come out was Soulful Presence. You are very powerful. I'm getting you are a starseed. Take it as it resonates. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I am getting you have a strong connection with galaxies, the universe, like outside of what you can see here in your 3D. You have a strong presence. I feel like if you are a starseed, I feel like you do have your star ancestors with you. I feel like they're connecting with you at this time, maybe more than other times possibly. But I am feeling a strong connection to your soul's answer, like where your soul comes from. You, if you are a star seed, you may have been, had many lifetimes on different star systems, but I feel like you have a lot of help from galactic forces, from your star ancestors coming through and helping you. And I feel like there's a lot of light, a lot of, even with this, the fiery energy, like I feel like your power is being restored, that kind of feeling. And the 2 cards I got after that to clarify that, first we got time. I feel like it's now time. Like this is the time. This is what's happening right now. Like the light is being poured into you. And I feel like you've shed a lot of what doesn't serve you. You've done your work. You've done your shadow work. You are ready for this. There's something about your energy. I don't know how you feel about it, but there's something about your energy that is ready for this light to come in. It's time. And then with time, we got travel. I remember I was saying I got the feeling of travel when this came out. Something about catching flights, about travel. But then the fact that these 2 came out together, it might sound crazy, but I got time travel. Literally time travel. So you might be feeling like connecting to, you know how in this reality time is linear, but when you come out of this lifetime or this human experience, time isn't linear. So there's something about connecting, something about time travel. You will know if that resonates for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, and that's okay. Take what message you are getting from this. Maybe it's time to travel. Maybe it really is that simple, and it might not be about time travel for you. It really is just time. And you might not know how this is happening, but it's happening. And that's what I'm getting. You're not alone. Like there are forces helping you through this. Connect with your inner self, live in the present, and stand firm in your beliefs. I'm getting that strong energy of standing in your truth, sovereign energy, not really conforming to others, a lot of inner strength. This was the 3rd card that came out of the first deck. It's weird because I just felt to flip a card and the card that came out on top was resilience. And I thought, no, let me put it back in, let me shuffle because the others flew out of the deck. So let me just stick to that for this reading instead of flipping cards. But the card that came out was very similar to the resilience card because it says, tap into your inner power and stay strong in adversity, using resilience to overcome challenges. So that was meant to be the message. I realized it doesn't matter how it happens, the message is going to come through. So you see how I doubted it or doubted myself? Maybe that is a message in itself. Do not doubt yourself. Inner strength, stay strong to who you are. And I said this in a recent reading, and clearly it's relevant here, of this seed. When a seed is planted in the soil, you're in the dark. You don't know what's happening. But it's kind of like the unknown, but it doesn't mean just because it's dark, you don't know what's happening. Trust in the unknown. Something is happening, something is germinating, something is forming. And it's like you stay strong in your inner strength of believing it's okay if I'm in the unknown or I don't know how it's going to happen. It will happen. That is your confirmation. And then we got rainbows. And what I'm getting is this is like, not everyone can see the rainbows is what I'm getting. Like, not everyone believes in you and your extravagant heart's desires and what you believe in. You want things in the 3D, but you also believe in the supernatural. You believe in like being a starseed. You just have these beliefs that maybe everyone around you doesn't. They're not common, but stay strong and stay in your happy joy, like in your happiness, in your beliefs. If it feels right to you, if it brings you joy, believe in it. It's real. Not everybody can see the rainbow yet, and it might feel like it's an illusion, but it's not. It is the truth. It's just, I feel like you're ahead of people. Like, I just got the time card again. You're ahead. You might have felt like you were behind, but you're actually ahead in terms of your soul's evolution. Like, people, where you've gotten in this lifetime, how much you've overcome, the wisdom you've gained, people won't achieve this in lifetimes to come. So you're actually ahead, even though you might have felt behind at times. I feel like that's a message. So I'm getting a very positive message from this card. A lot of happy times ahead. Okay, let's pull some tarot to clarify this message. See if there's anything else. I'm not going to make this a long one. I'm going to keep it short. These two I'm posting. Yesterday's reading and today's reading I'm going to keep short because I did post some really long ones recently. So, we're going to switch it on, and it's really hot and it's hard to film without the fan on. But if I put the fan on, it's going to be very noisy. Right. We have two cards, I believe, that flipped out that flipped in the deck. Right. I can't see the other one, but the first, I think there's a reason for that. The first card to come out was Three of Swords, heartbreak. You have experienced a lot of heartbreak. What is going on? I saw another card flip in this deck. I think you might be feeling that. Like, what is going on? Something about, something's true, but you can't see it. I don't know. I'm getting that kind of energy. Okay. I'm just going to keep shuffling. It's okay. I know I'm not crazy. I know another card flipped, but I can't seem to see it. Maybe Source or the universe is not hiding, but in a way hiding something from plain sight right now to help you. I feel like whatever's happening is to help you. It's never, you missed out on something or something was kept from you. Trust is for a reason. Like, I feel like someone needed to hear that message. Some sort of heartbreak you've been through, but you're not... I feel like you might have even experienced this heartbreak because you decided to be true to yourself, because you stood in your truth. And I feel like you saw the truth about something as well through this. Some sort of truth was revealed to you that might have been hidden in the past or that you couldn't see before. High Priestess, this flipped in the deck as well. Something about your intuition has risen, has gained. And that's what I'm getting with this as well. I feel like your intuition is your power, but also they are some sort of about your powers, your intuition, something is enhancing. And I feel like your star ancestors are pouring light into you right now. Something is destined about this time. You're moving into a very destined time. Like, everything you went through, you had to go through it to become who you are now, because now things are moving fast or will be moving very fast very soon because of this card here, the way it flew out, Heart's Desire. The way it flew out, that being the first card, is the overarching energy, and the two cards that just flipped in the deck were Nine of Wands and Justice. You persevered. You're almost at the end there, and you are getting your justice. This is something you wanted for a long time. Maybe the way you're living, your career, or just being happy, living a life of joy, having inner peace, overcoming the things that kept you down. Like, you wanted this happy life, you deserve it, and you are getting your justice now. You are getting your justice. you are being poured into at this time. Trust the impulses you are getting. Okay, I don't know how this happened because I didn't even see it flip out because my focus was all over the place. King of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm like, how is that card on the desk right now? I didn't see it flip out. But the other cards I'm shuffling in my hands, that's the only one out. So clearly it wants to be here. You might not even see how this is going to happen, how you're going to become the King of Pentacles, how your wealth is going to come to you, how everything you want, your heart's desires are going to manifest. You're not going to see it coming. You're not going to know how it happened, but it's just going to be there right in front of you, undeniable. You're going to be focused on this, on got my justice, I persevered, your intuition is going up, maybe you're enjoying stepping into spirituality more, and somehow, boom, you're not even going to have to worry about it. It's going to come in. Just the way the cards are coming out today, yeah, it's always part of the message, the way it happens. Okay, so there's not really much to say further, but let me give it one more shuffle. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Okay, we have a card. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, we have a card that's flipped. 5 of Swords. I feel like this is what you've overcome. This is what you persevered through. Or you might be having a bit of this where, you know, your truth isn't aligned with other people's truth. They're questioning you. There's a clash of egos, but you're going to persevere. Like that woman on top with the sword hat. Like, you're going to persevere. Everyone's got their own truth. Everyone's like, no, this is right. This is right. You're like, F that. I'm rising above this. I know my truth. You can't get me down. Something about that energy that's in you. Even through the difficult times, you have this, you sit with it, you cry, you get it out, you do what you need to do. And then you're like, F it. I've decided this. I've decided this is how it's going to happen for me. And people be like, if you don't tell people about it, because if you did, you're like, they're going to think I'm crazy. But you do have help from the others. I'm telling you, you have guides with you that help you get through these difficult times, that help you persevere. You always win. No matter what the situation is, you will always win. No matter what heartbreak you go through. And look at the card that just flipped in the deck as I was shuffling. 7 of Swords. No matter how small you kept yourself, no matter how much sadness you've been through, this 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, the number 3 and 7 could be significant. You are rising above it. This was always the number 5. So we've got 3, 5, 7 of Swords come through. But remember, swords represent air. Your truth is what I get a lot from swords as well. Things kept you down. I feel like you had false beliefs, false truths that were told to you. This kept you down, kept you small. You felt like you couldn't rise above. But even through the tumultuous times, you were like, something about you, your energy just raised. Your intuition is raising. And you knew deep down, no matter how difficult it is, I will be okay. There's a reason for this. I'm here for a reason. I'm experiencing all of this for a reason. And I always say when I'm going through something difficult, I stop, I breathe, and I say, what is the message, universe? How can I handle the situation best? What lesson are you trying to teach me through this? I'm ready to listen. Show me the way. And it might not be what others, like in the 3D, right? You're going through something. Sometimes communication is great, it's necessary. But sometimes it just depends on every situation, right? Sometimes you can keep speaking your truth, but if they're not going to hear you, they're not going to hear you, for example, depending on the situation. And sometimes, you know, someone might say, oh, the healthy ways to, you know, is to do this. You should communicate, you should do. And sometimes you're like, no, I've decided, I've just got this intuition come through. I'm going to deal with it like this. I'm going to distance myself, or I'm going to, you know, you just have a different way of doing things sometimes, but it's because you just know this is the truth. It's happening. Like I need to do something different now. Your solutions aren't always the way other people might suggest you should solve something. I don't know, that could be for someone specific, but that's what I got. The card that flew out the deck, Knight of Wands. Passionate energy coming in, matching your passionate energy. The people around you up till now weren't like you. They might not have understood you, but the more you stand in your truth, the more you are attracting people like you, those that get you. We have the 2 of Wands. You might have had to make a decision. Which way am I going? How is this going to pan out? I'm in the unknown. But again, I've got this strong persevering energy, even from that card. I just feel like you just know. There's something you just know, even though you're in the unknown. That's so interesting. You just know it's just going to work out. It's just going to happen. A lot of serendipitous moments, like how that card was just on the desk, and I'm like, I did not even notice that flew out of the deck. It's just going to happen. You're going to be like, I don't know how that happened. Like almost like magic. That's what I get from this. Like almost like magic. You can't see how it happened, but you just know. And you've always believed in the unseen as well. I feel like believed in the magic. We've got Tower. You might have experienced I just heard a noise there. That was really weird. You might have experienced a Tower moment recently where there was something destructive. I feel like this is to do with this energy you've been through. Destructive arguments, something not working out, but this is good. The false is falling away. The destruction of the old that doesn't serve you is what's either happened or is happening. And you are finding your path. This is, it might not feel like it, but this is guiding you towards where you're meant to be. It's what I'm getting, like where you were always destined to be. You came into this life with a lot of intention, a lot of heart's desires, a lot of, I want to achieve a lot. I want to do this. I want to, like a lot of passion, energy. And I feel like everything up until now, you had to experience. You've become someone new, and now there are new experiences coming in. And this is the card that flipped in the deck, Six of Swords. You have been guided away from something, away from a person, a situation, an old way of thinking, mindsets, or I feel like just a new life, almost a new you in a way, has formed, and it needed to in order for you to be the kind of person now that can attract and fully enjoy and live your heart's desires. You've learned not to have those fearful beliefs. You've learned not to doubt yourself. You've learned to have more fun and enjoy and go with the flow. And these were important lessons that you needed to get rid of the old programming and the old fears to be able to learn these lessons, embody this. Because I felt like you knew this was a good way to be, but you hadn't fully embodied it. There was some things keeping you down. So all that conflict had to happen for you to finally break free and be this sort of, I'm seeing like a person that has a lot of presence as well, to become the true you, unapologetically, not explaining yourself, not feeling like you need to constantly defend yourself, just standing true in your power, in your differences, owning them, loving them. Okay, we have 3 cards, and I feel like once I turn these cards over, that is the final message in this reading. That's what I'm getting, right? We have the 7 of Pentacles. You wondering where your money is going to come from, how you are going to fulfill your heart's desires, how it's all going to happen. There's a waiting energy, perhaps, that you've experienced a lot of waiting and not understanding. But now you are seeing, I needed to go through that. I needed to do all of this to become who I am now, who I'm becoming, to really embody the kind of person I wanted to be. You've become that. And now the life that matches this new you is coming in. Next card, 6 of Wands. You will have victory. This is the victory card. This is that I went through it. You did it, and you will be seen as well. I'm getting public recognition with this card. You will be seen, and you will just be, you will see yourself as well. You won't need the outside validation. Yes, you'll get it now because you will attract those that understand you now from this new place you're in, with you letting go of the old and letting go of what didn't resonate, and of the people that just weren't on your level. You see how they're on a different level to you? They just weren't on your level, and you might not have been able to say that before. You may have felt like, oh, I can't say I'm above them or I'm on a different level. But truthfully, in those situations you were. You thought differently, you thought from a higher perspective, and others never really validated you. But you know this about yourself, and you can say this without any arrogance, without any ego, that you were just on a higher level. You were elevated for a reason. That's always who you were, because you have a very powerful soul with a very powerful intention in this life. You will have victory. And then we have the 4 of Cups, and this, you just don't see it. You just don't see it fully yet, how it's going to happen, what's going to happen. But it is going to happen. The King of Pentacles, victory, and this passionate, fiery energy coming through. I feel like your heart's desires, and I feel like with the Knights, I get the Knight of anything. I get this energy of it's source somehow through someone or through some way bringing it to you. Fiery energy forward. And this could be you as well. You might just somehow just get this inspiration and just move forth without any doubt. But I do feel like, and there's roses flying around. I've just noticed that this could be to do with love, a divine counterpart. This could just be about your passion being fulfilled in this life, or like living a life that fulfills you, whether you have a partner or not, and just feeling so good in yourself. And I had this feeling earlier, I was just getting this feeling how nice it would be just to wake up and just to feel like every day is like being on holiday. I'm just in a beautiful place. Every time I wake up, I appreciate where I am. I'm loving life. Like I'm getting definitely something about travel, traveling the world. I get to be in beautiful places. I wake up and I feel this peace. I'm with people or a person that gets me, that I feel so good around. And it just gets really good. And the better it gets and better it gets. And this sort of visual I had, this feeling I had, and there's a beach there. I wake up and I'm just going down into the water and it's a beautiful feeling. And this might be something a desire you have as well. And I'm just getting, before, if I had that feeling, the thoughts that would have come up is, yeah, but how are you going to do that? Or what would happen if this, what would happen? Like all these thoughts would come in. But now the fact that I can just have the vision and feel the good feelings and enjoy it just shows like my energy shifted. And I feel like that's relevant for you. Like your energy has shifted. You've become someone new where you can hold these, receiving all this abundance and love and things working out for you in serendipitous moment. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's just happened. Almost like I feel like becoming more of a type B person, where you relax, you go with the flow, and you don't worry about how it's going to happen, how it's going to manifest. It just does. So that is the message. Let me know how it resonated in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Love and light.